Hi, if you're out there, thank you for clocking into the Night Shift podcast, I guess. I don't know if that intro or even that name is going to stick. Um, I actually had like a million reasons not to make this video or this episode or whatever it's going to be. But I think that's exactly why I need to make it tonight. I've always wanted to make something like this for a while, like for probably the past 6 or 7 years. I've wanted to get into like YouTube. It started with wanting to do gameplays, and then for like a while I wanted to start a podcast with my friends, and it's just been one thing after another. My life has always been kind of hectic, which is kind of part of the reason why I've wanted to start something like this for a while. I feel like I have a lot of I feel like I've lived a very interesting life, and I don't mean interesting in the sense of mysterious or like you should wish to be me or anything like that. I mean interesting in the sense of just purely bizarre life experiences to share. Anyway, I'm getting off track. But yeah, I have a million reasons not to record this tonight. More so than usual. It's currently 2:54 in the morning, almost 3 in the morning, and I'm moving tomorrow, like first thing tomorrow. I'm getting up around 8, which isn't too early, but pretty early for someone staying up till 3, I guess. And then I'm gonna go get a U-Haul truck, and I'm gonna load everything in my apartment, and I'm gonna move tomorrow. Why the night before is a good time to launch a podcast? I figure every time I hear someone talking about starting a business or a channel or anything, they're always like, "Oh, it's never going to be a perfect time. You just have to start." And I've put this off for years, so I'm gonna put that to the test. I'm starting it tonight at 3 in the morning before I move. I really wanted to wait till I had proper equipment, maybe even a camera, proper everything. But I don't know. I just felt like doing it tonight. And what's funny is I started recording the footage that you're looking at a few hours ago in preparation for this video, and it's almost like the universe fought against me starting tonight. My drivers were out of date. I don't know how. I might put some footage I might put some footage of what was happening over this, but the game literally was not cooperating. I mean, like, I played this game literally just the other night, and it was fine. But for whatever reason, tonight, nothing was installed. I had to reinstall my editing software. Stuff is not going my way. But again, I think that's kind of why I have to do this tonight. I think this episode just has to suck. I think I'm just gonna have to get over it, pun intended. And if you're here, I apologize, because this episode I think is gonna be more for me than it is for you. But yeah. Anyway, with all of that out of the way, I don't even know what I'm talking about. What are we here for? What is this? Good question, me. This is the Night Shift podcast. I wanted to put some sort of professional logo or something over the video to make it seem more like a podcast, but I guess for now it's just one of those talking over gameplay videos, but I have severe ADHD, hyperactive and inattentive, that I don't take medication for, so I can't watch or listen to a podcast without watching something. I just assume most of you would appreciate something to look at while I talk, I guess, if you care to listen at all. Anyway, what is this? Well, I'll probably get into it when I actually start doing proper episodes and explaining stories, but a couple years back, I used to work a fast food job at a really shady burger joint, and I was a cook in the back, flipping burgers. Probably a life experience many of you can relate to, and I just remember, as shady as it was and as bad of a job as it was, and I'll probably have stories to tell about that in the future, there was just this really cozy feeling on the late night shift with me and my friends. At the time, it wasn't too shady, at least the people that worked around me, and we just kind of had a good vibe going. And those people later became my friends and kept in touch long after I quit that job. And so for a while, it was just this really, I don't know how to explain it, kind of surreal vibe. It was just super late at night, and we kind of had something to do. It was a job to do. We weren't lazy, but we, shoot the shit and talk. And I just can't put my finger on that feeling. But it's something I kind of want to recreate, because I haven't been able to find it since at any of the other jobs I've worked at or outside. So I want to try something new. I want to have some sort of just a late night dialogue to just share with strangers online. And I want this to be kind of a campfire interactive sort of thing. So if you're listening, feel free to comment. I will try to respond. Like I said, I have really bad ADHD, so I might not get there. But if you are listening to this, you're really the only person in my life that's hearing this. I don't have any intention of sharing this channel with anybody that I know, and I kind of want this to be just kind of a place for me to talk into the void. And for you guys, hopefully, to talk into the void if you're listening to this. So, yeah, say something in the comments. I'll try to respond to it. Maybe somebody else will respond to it. And that's really just what I'm hoping this turns into, kind of just a campfire, cozy little thing, just hanging around, talking about stuff. Like I said, I do have quite a handful of life experiences, stories to tell. I'm not going to try to get into too many of them tonight, but just to give like an explanation of what I mean. I come from, well, not really that I come from, but I've been in many, many different life circumstances, from kind of the richer side of life, never really been above middle class, but very protected, financially secure side of life, to very, very dark and not financially stable, nor mentally or even other things stable. And so a lot of these stories are going to be funny, a lot of them pretty sad, but I don't want any of them to be, pity parties. That's kind of why I'm hoping to keep this anonymous. I don't want this to feel in any way like I'm just trying to get attention or anything. I want this to be more, hopefully, educational. I'm hoping to reach people that were in my position when I was in those times, and just kind of, I don't know, do as much as someone talking at you while getting over a gameplay plays in the background can help, I guess. I just remember anonymous voices on the internet were my comfort during a lot of those times, and I'm looking to pay that forward, I guess, as much as I can. Anyway, I guess for now I'll just talk about moving. I'm a little nervous, but I think the place that I'm moving to is going to be a lot better than my current place. I'm very bittersweet about the whole thing because I have a lot of terrible memories at this current place, like a lot. But I've lived here for 3 years, and you know how that is. I mean, after a year, maybe 2 years, the place kind of becomes home, you know? And this place has definitely felt like home, no matter how bad things have gotten. You know, these four walls have been here for me. But I don't think I'll miss it too much once I settle into the new place. I think life is looking up. But yeah, it'll be pretty interesting waking up tomorrow. Probably going to be extremely tired and regretting making this video. Or, sorry, this episode. Yeah, because this is totally an official podcast. Speaking of regretting this video, I don't even think I'm going to be able to listen to this back because I hate my own voice. And I've tried to re-record a first episode over the course of 8 years, and I think the trick is just that I'm going to need to record consistently and post and just get feedback from real people instead of just overthinking it and re-listening to it and trying to edit it. And oh man, the first like couple times I've tried to record a first episode for various channels, I've just been like cutting and trying to fix every little sentence until it's just perfect. And it just sounded like a jumbled mess by the end of it because there were just cuts every millisecond. So I think I'm gonna try something new. I'm gonna just upload something pretty much raw, unedited, and with all my ums and uhs and all that. And I'm sure it'll find the right people. if it does, I don't know. But it's something. It's a start. It's a start. And honestly, with moving tomorrow, I've got bigger things to worry about. And I you know what? Maybe that's the blessing in the disguise of starting it now. Anyway, this is already a huge mess. But yeah, welcome to episode well, no, this doesn't count as episode 1. I'll post episode 1 eventually, but I just wanted to make an introduction, say hi, and start something. Start this channel.